you get people thinking, like, if you could stop Hitler by any means necessary, wouldn't you stop Hitler? And so they equate Donald Trump with Hitler and go, here you go, this is our modern Hitler. Do you see what Whoopi Goldberg said?
What'd she say?
Whoopi Goldberg said that Biden could arrest all the Republicans and put them in jail. You just need to see how unhinged this kind of thinking is. Well, you know what Joe Biden could do? Joe Biden, you have to see it because it's so
on TV.
crazy.
She said
on television. Find that now, Jamie, because it's so.
Let's look at a scenario where the Supreme Court says, yes, he has that. He has all those rights. He is immune from everything.
Yeah.
You know what Joe Biden could do since he is president?
What?
Whoa. He could throw every Republican in jail.
Yeah.
I mean,
Claps.
he could. I mean, no.
Why?
This is not a
Because
good
he would be
thing.
immune.
Because he'd have totally, he can go. What this means is he could do anything.
That's not what it means at all.
Yeah, no.
But the fact that she says that so confidently, like if you're willing to let Donald Trump use presidential immunity, that means Joe Biden could just go crazy and arrest all the Republicans. Because that's what that means. No, that's not what that means, even a little bit.
Yeah.
Like
no,
you just
not at
added a
all.
whole bunch of stuff to what that means.
I mean, in fairness, though, I mean, The View has to be, if you average out The View hosts, among the dumbest people on television. And so it's like they say the thing that people are thinking, but they say it very directly, so they expose whatever truth. But
I don't think some of them are dumb.
you don't think so?
No, I don't think Sunny Hostin's
You think it's
dumb.
deliberate?
I think she's ideologically driven, and they have blinders on, for sure. I don't think Sunny's dumb. But Whoopi is certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say. It's not a well thought out. It's like if you had an idea for a premise and it was totally baked and half baked and you went on stage with it and it's nothing
Just
there.
go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Sometimes comics do that.
Yeah, and
For fun.
the other question is then, is that representative of a big constituency? I think probably yes.
Well, a lot of
MSNBC
people.
viewers are probably also thinking,
I don't
we
even
gotta...
think the MSNBC viewers. I think
that's
they're a
too
little
far.
bit more sophisticated than that.
Yeah.
This is like low information, blue no matter who, like older housewives who are mad at the world. That's the appeal that Whoopi Goldberg has. Does Whoopi have children?
No idea.
It's interesting too, like really politically motivated older women who don't have children.
Yeah.
They're very specific. Like you can kind of guess the way they think. I would like to see like what the stats are on older postmenopausal women with no children and how they lean politically.
College educated. Yeah.
Oh, it is like.
Yeah, no, it's
I bet it's
extreme.
like
Yeah.
my fans being male.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, exactly. It's like ocean blue. I mean, like the depths of that.
Bananas. Yeah. And because the women that I know that are Republican, they're almost all moms. It's kind of wild. Well, there's a lot of young, like hot Republican women that are social influencers now too, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun to see like these trends. You see them in things where people realize like, oh, this is a path to success. I'm going to be a black Trump supporter.
Totally.
They just run with it.
Yeah.
You see a little bit of that. But I feel like with a lot of moms that I know that were like hippies. They were like, and then they had kids, and they're like, this, like immediately. Like a buddy of mine's mom, who was like super fucking left wing, like, full on leftist. She had kids, and then the riots and COVID and all the chaos. She's like, this, like it red pilled so many of those folks. They're just not talking about it. They don't talk about it outwardly because they're real uncomfortable with being ostracized and being yelled at, and especially with like groups of their old friends that are single, that still live in Los Angeles. Especially if you're certain ideological hubs, like on Silver Lake. There's like these spots where you can't escape.
Dude, I lived in Topanga Canyon for a year.
Oh boy, that's a good one.
Like, yeah, that's a hub.
I went to look at a house in Topanga Canyon, and the house had a tennis court. It was this beautiful house with a tennis court. I'm like, wow, that's really cool. So we're going through the house, and we're checking out, the kitchen and all this stuff. And then the neighbor just drops in. And she goes, if you buy this house, you're going to let us use the tennis court, right? I go, what? She goes, the community uses the tennis court. I go, the community uses the tennis court that's in my fucking backyard? If I buy this house, I have to agree that, like, maybe I can't play tennis because you're playing tennis? What the fuck are you talking about?
You gotta
I don't even
sign up
know
on the
you."
list, man. Yeah.
But she got in my face with like beads on and shit, you know, like the
Yes.
whole deal,
Yes.
like that. But she didn't say it like, "Are you going?" Like, this is the community has traditionally allowed. Like, we're like a really close knit group. You're gonna love living here.
Yeah.
Really nice people. But one thing I want to tell you is like, we all like to get together and play tennis back there. Do you think that would be okay if you bought this house? That would be a different conversation.
Yeah.
I'd be like, maybe I like this lady. Maybe, look, Alice is out there playing tennis. Maybe we're friends. Maybe it's cool. Like, if I lived next door to my buddy and he was over there playing tennis, I'd be like, what's going on, man? What are you doing? What's happening? It'd be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be like a cool thing to
Yeah.
have your friends playing tennis in your yard. Maybe this would be fun. But you're going to let us use the community's going to use your tennis court, right?
With
Like,
the eyes wide open.
what am I get to use yours? Can I use your
exactly.
kitchen?
Yeah,
The fuck are you talking about, lady?
Exactly. I'm gonna go
What are
fishing
you-
in your back of your yard. Yeah.
What are you saying?